here is a West Virginia resident, Sabrina Schrader, talking about, now this has been, this part of the country, I mean, not even part of the country, I mean, this state and maybe in this county, have been in poverty, abject poverty for, I mean, probably almost in many respects. Maybe this county had more wealth during a boom of coal, but I wouldn't say that it was wealthy. But you know, this is where Eleanor
it was vastly unequal.
I mean Eleanor Roosevelt visited, and then of course Bobby Kennedy
was
took
that part
his
on the
poverty
tour.
tour. And RFK Jr. has talked about going with his dad. I guess when he was like his young teens, and it still impacts him to this day. But here is Sabrina Schrader on what it's like to grow up in McDowell County.
Sabrina, what happens to a place when jobs go away the way they've gone away in McDowell? What have you seen in your lifetime? If you had to tell someone the story of the trajectory of this place that you call home, what would you tell them?
I never saw the jobs. I never saw what could be. I still don't know what all was out there. I'm trying to figure it out. But you're born in a generational poverty where you don't know people who can get houses or can get cars, or if you do, it's like 10% of people. I mean, it's not that many. So you think you're really rich if you can get a house and a car, and compared to some people you are, but for all the coal that has came out of our mountains, and the whole country and half of the world got electricity because of my grandparents, my great-grandparents, my uncles, my cousins. We really got breadcrumbs out of all of it. So I was born to be lucky to get breadcrumbs.
I mean, you know, it's interesting. I was struck when I was watching this that there's this dynamic. I mean, obviously, there's a huge sense of pride from these folks for providing the source of energy for the country. And I guess, you know, because of that, so much of their demands to have a decent way of life are leveraged upon that. And I don't know. I still need to go back and watch the whole thing. I haven't seen all of it. But I wish, to a certain extent, that someone had made the point, like, it doesn't matter. Why should we...
Bernie did actually make the specific point, yeah.
Like, you don't have to be... there's no reason why you have to even base your desire for a higher standard of living based upon what this community did. It should just be because you are alive and you're here.
But it's that market fanaticism as part of that too. Like you have to justify your worth, and especially in a place where there's no prestige in that state.
Right.
There's no like brand.
Right.
That's their justification.
All right, here is Bernie Sanders saying what I think was really important to say, and sort of in some ways sort of out of context with the folks in West Virginia who base their claim, in many instances, I don't want to make too broad of a generalization, base their claim to housing, to healthcare, to other things because they have provided the energy that helped this country grow, that helped the world, when in fact they should just get it because they're human beings and they're alive and we're in a country that can certainly afford it.
Hospitalization, every coal miner does, to take care of what happens to you underground, because it's a harsh environment. Very harsh.
Phil, let me jump in and ask you a question. Okay. I certainly agree with you that every worker,
right,
whether you're a coal miner or somebody else, should be entitled. Let me pose this question to Phil and to other people. We are the only major country on earth, the only one that doesn't guarantee health care to all people as a right. What do you think? Do you think we should join other countries and guarantee health care as a right of all?
Yeah, I think every American citizen should have health care.
Doesn't seem like a very popular position.
No, I think it would be tremendously risky for people like Chuck Schumer to advocate for that.
It's not the American way.
No, just not the American way.
It's
the
not the
American
American
way is Morgan Stanley and Lena Dunham.
Hey, everybody. Sam Seder here.
Donald Trump is a bad guy. Believe me. It's true.
It is true. And you can subscribe to this channel by subscribing to this channel. It's true.